Hey guys, Bill here from North Coast Cigar Review, and we are back with another review for you. I spend a lot of time researching cigars, looking for different cigars to review for you guys, something I think you might be interested in. I look at a lot of highly rated cigars. I look at stuff that's really hot on the market right now, and pick those for the review, hoping to, give you some insight as to whether or not you want to make that purchase and you want to try that cigar. Well, every once in a while, something comes along that, while it may not be on my radar to review or in the research that I may be doing, comes across and I figure I got to review it. So I had a cigar come across my desk that I have to share. And that cigar is the Casa Fernandez Lunatic El Chaquito. Just great to say that last part, El Chaquito. This thing is 8 by 80. Pause for dramatic effect there. It's an 80 ring cigar. Absolutely massive. I mean, big cigar, right? 80 ring. This will be my first time ever smoking anything that big. It's a Gordo, and it has earned the name Gordo because of that 80 ring. So the Casa Fernandez Lunatic, did a little research because I was not familiar with them. Casa Fernandez is a company that's very well renowned in the cigar game, and they're known for one thing, and that is they are known for keeping their cigars as close to the Cuban originals as they possibly can, because they own the process from beginning to end. Okay, so they use Cuban seed tobacco. They use Cuban farmers to plant and grow those tobacco plants. They use all the original Cuban methods for growing, harvesting, curing, all of that. So they keep the entire process as close to the original as possible, right? And they own the entire process. So from beginning to end, it's all owned by Casa Fernandez, which is kind of rare in the cigar game because a lot of times you'll be bringing in tobaccos from different regions of Central America. They don't do that, okay, because it's all done on their property, which is pretty cool. Now, this in particular cigar has got some really nice features, right? So I'm going to hold this thing, and I got to use two hands because it's huge. But Mexican San Andreas wrapper, okay? And it's gorgeous Mexican San Andreas wrapper. I mean, beautiful, even coloring here. I mean, when I'm spinning this and looking into the screen, it doesn't even look real. That's how nice that wrapper is. Not overly oily, but not dry, okay? And what I mean by that is, like, it's got some shine to it, which is nice. A good cigar, especially these Mexican San Andreas wrappers, you'll get some oil to them, which really adds to the flavor profile, okay? You have Nicaraguan binder and Nicaraguan filler here. So that's a nice combination. That's something that's right up my alley because I do like a cigar that's got a little bit more kick to it. Because typically, when I hear Mexican San Andreas wrapper, that's typically the jab that's leading up to the big right hook, okay, which is going to be that Nicaraguan filler. So this thing should have some kick to it, and it should. I mean, when you have a cigar this size, and just look at it in the hand, when you have a cigar this size, it should be a full flavored cigar. I would not want this to be a mild cigar, or even really a medium. It should, for me, that should be full flavored, just based on the look of it. It does have one of the twist caps on here, where they have twisted the tobacco and snipped it off, which is nice. It got more of a fancier look to it. But what I will tell you is, I personally am going to have a harder time cutting this cigar because I have that Cohiba nipper, that takes off just little bits at a time, and this, where they have twisted it off and snipped it, that's a little bit of a harder spot. So I'll have to take a couple passes on it. It's not going to be a big deal. I did smell this thing as soon as I took the wrapper off, it has a really, really nice aroma to it. I get a lot of coffee and cocoa aroma off it, as well as the tobacco. I mean, it smells really, really good. And then I also, I typically, when I am checking a cigar, I will kind of smell the outside, but also smell the foot, because that gives you that interior filler tobacco. Overall, it just smells great. But, based on the construction here and what we have in the aroma, I really think this is going to be a good cigar to smoke. With it being the size that it is, you got to be careful, because a lot of times you see stuff like this, it's going to be novel, right? Like, okay, it's an 80 ring, that's why I'm going to smoke it. Not expecting it to be, constructed as well as it is, or to have these high quality pieces to it. That Mexican San Andreas wrapper and is something that you don't see that often, which I really like. And then you have that really nice all Nicaraguan binder and filler. So it's setting up to really be a nice cigar. Not just, hey, for the size. It should be a good cigar. So we are going to light this bad boy up tomorrow. And I actually, on that episode of The Burn, we're going to have two special guests, okay? I'm going to be joined by Nick the Hitman Muskowski and Jordan Big Squatch Boots. So they're going to be bringing their own sticks. I don't even know what they're bringing, but we'll have a couple special guests for The Burn tomorrow. So, guys, that is the Casa Fernandez Lunatic 8x80 Gordo. And this thing is so big, it stands on its own. It's amazing. So check out The Burn tomorrow. Again, thanks for watching. And remember, guys, smoke them if you got them.